how to stop worrying about a future that doesn't exist yet. The future isn't built with anxiety. It's built with action. Have you ever lost sleep over a problem that never happened? Have you imagined a conversation that never took place? Have you ever felt fear about a future that doesn't yet exist? If you answered yes, welcome to the club. Millions of entrepreneurs are trapped in a silent cycle. They don't fail because of a lack of talent. They fail because their minds are constantly battling imaginary scenarios. And while they try to control tomorrow, they miss the only moment where they can truly change their destiny. Today, I knew a businessman who seemed to have it all. A profitable company, good clients, an extraordinary family. Yet, he never enjoyed his achievements. He was always worried about the next thing. What if he lost a client? What if an economic crisis hit? What if a bigger competitor appeared? One night, he spent hours imagining all those scenarios. The next day, he discovered something curious. None of it had happened, but he had lost a night's rest, patience, clarity, and time with his family. Then he understood something that changed his life. He wasn't fighting against reality. He was fighting against his imagination. How often do we do the exact same thing? Our brains evolved to protect us. Thousands of years ago, that meant detecting predators. Today, it means detecting financial risks, work problems, difficult clients, competition. The problem is that the brain doesn't easily distinguish between a real and an imagined danger. When we anticipate a threat, the amygdala activates a stress response. Our heart races, cortisol levels rise. Our ability to think clearly diminishes. The curious thing is that many studies show that many of the things we fear never actually happen. We suffer first in our imagination, and often unnecessarily. We don't always suffer because of what happens. Often we suffer because of what we imagine. Stephen Covey proposed a brilliant idea: the circle of concern and the circle of influence. In the first are all those things that worry us: the economy, inflation, the competition, politics, customers. But in the second, we find what we can actually change: our attitude, our preparation, our habits, our leadership, our discipline. Great entrepreneurs dedicate most of their energy to this second circle because they understood a very simple truth. Worry consumes energy. Action produces results. Jeff Bezos made one of the most important decisions of his life, leaving a secure job to found Amazon. He had no guarantees. He didn't know if it would work. All he knew was that he preferred to try to build his future rather than regret not having tried. Years later, he explained that he made that decision using what he called the regret minimization framework. He asked himself, when I'm 80 years old, will I regret trying more or never having tried? That change in perspective eliminated much of his fear, not because the uncertainty disappeared, but because a stronger purpose emerged. When worry arises, do this. 1. Ask yourself, what can I do today? Not tomorrow. Today. 2. Write down your worries. Many lose their power when they're out of your head. 3. Reframe this question: what if I fail? To this one: what can I learn? 4. Set aside a few minutes each day to reflect. Don't let worry consume all 24 hours of your day. 5. Celebrate every small step forward. Confidence is built one step at a time. I want you to imagine something. Think about all the worries you had 5 years ago. How many are still important today? Very few. And that demonstrates something extraordinary. It's not that life has become perfect. It's that you've become stronger. Uncertainty will never disappear, but neither will your ability to face it. Dale Carnegie wrote, "The best way to prepare for tomorrow is to concentrate fully on today's work." And I think that quote sums up this whole episode. Don't let an imagined future steal an extraordinary present from you. build, learn, adjust, move forward. Because successful entrepreneurs aren't those who never feel fear. They're those who have learned to walk with it. If this video helped you see your worries from a different perspective, share it with someone who's currently carrying more anxiety than hope. Subscribe to continue joining me in this Entrepreneurial Mindset series, where each week we'll learn practical tools to strengthen our minds, lead with confidence, and build successful businesses without losing our peace of mind along the way. Remember, the future isn't predicted. The future is built. See you in the next episode. Red G. GrupoEmprend.com, Y.com, MX, Ian Feis Group.